Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're gonna go ahead and do, this is a strategy that a Japanese player developed to kind of like blitz through festival battles very fast. Most of the time we should be able to beat pretty much every phase in one turn. And then through a combination of like the domain and support memories and, you know, some of the multiple turn supports from like Gloria and Bulma, we could be looking good even towards the end of festival. It's kind of like a festival battle speed run. I was gonna do a video on this a while back. What was that, like last October or something? It was like sometime around there. I've had this thumbnail for quite a while. I've shown my thumbnails before in videos. You guys probably would have seen this. But now that we have this really ridiculously powerful support item, the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might, we're going to go ahead and rock this in its place. And we really should be looking pretty good. I don't really think we're going to have too many issues. I think we should probably be able to beat this pretty easily. I'm probably going to start looking at using like items or domains or something like that. Probably somewhere around the middle of 2023. So notice it's like 180 million, 180 million, 140 million, and then you jump to 400 million right there. So like right around here is where we could probably look to use like some items. So we'll just jump in. We got a support memory. We have the Bulma item, which gives us attack for 5 turns. And then the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might. On the turns where we pop that the fruit of the Tree of Might, especially with the bit limit gone, I mean, Broly's just going to be killing these bosses in 2 seconds. Right, so I think there should be 3 trouble phases. One is... Okay, so there's going to be 3 trouble phases. Wait, let's just make sure our rotations are good. No, that doesn't work. We need a Broly in each rotation. I think Daima, Gogeta, and Vegito. Right, those are the 3 phases where they do have such an overwhelming amount of HP, we need some type of boost, right? So I think preferably what I would like to do is probably like Fruit of the Tree of Might against the Daima phase, then either have Gogeta active or Bulma active ready for the Gogeta phase, and then we do the Fruit of the Tree of Might against the Vegito phase. That's kind of like what my plan is, to try and aim for that. Okay, so let's, alright, so we'll get the support memory right here. This will go ahead and buff our Brolys. I don't think we should really see the character in slot 2 doing anything pretty much the whole run. Maybe in the second phase against Janemba if we get bad luck with our crits, but and enemy attack placements as well. So remember, keep this in mind that wait, hold on, let's hit this. Make sure we get the support right there. And then we got the Glorio support as well. Perfect. Okay, we're looking good. So, remember, Broly, he needs to get targeted with a lot of super attacks, hopefully throughout this run, too. That's a huge thing. We need to be able to get these super attacks aimed at us in these early phases. That's going to be a huge portion of this. Because Broly stacks in 2 different ways. Supering and getting targeted with super attacks. Those are the 2 different ways we'll be building up stats. Okay, so early on right here, I guess this is already a little scary because, Gogeta, okay, we got a crit right there, so we're good. Okay, well, I guess Bulma and Glorio actually are going to attack right here. This is crazy, because Gogeta's attacking slot 3. Once Broly gets ready to go, we'll be fine. I think we probably should still kill right here. Wow, this is crazy that this actually happened, huh? What the hell? Turn 1? I guess Glorio could just do a bunch of normals and we could fail right here. Lose on turn 1 in this? It's possible. Okay, well, we got a crit right there, so he's done. Sure. What the? Alright. Okay, hopefully Janemba... Okay. No, I think we should be good because AGL Broly should still be able to do enough damage. But this is like worst case scenario right here. So like in Janemba, obviously Tech Broly's not going to really do very much damage to him. But I think all 3 Brolys should be able to handle business because we have all 3 of them on rotation. Yeah, so I guess there's kind of 4 problematic phases. Yeah, see, there's Tech Broly against him. This is the hidden potential system additional normal, and then that's it, right? No damage at all, because Janemba did 0 slot 0 attacks. But these 2 Brolys, they actually have leader skills, AGL Broly and Int Broly. AGL Gogeta, Glorio, Bulma, they don't have leader skill buffs active. So these two Broly's will actually be able to finish right here. Okay. But we could see how this turn could go bad, right? Hell yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and cut. Well, not cut, but I'm just gonna, you know, kind of just like, I mean, I don't know, watch something while doing this, and I'll come back probably around again like phase 40. Like once we start getting into that 2023 territory, that's when I'm gonna come back and we will aim to cook shit up nicely here. So let's see how this is gonna go. I will see y'all a little bit later in the run. In the run. In the run.
隙を見せてやる。行くぞ。 本気を見せてやる。行くぞ。 せてやる。行くぞ。
Alright guys, coming back right here. We should be good to blast off the rest of this fight here. I think we probably... Alright, let's, we're not gonna throw out a domain quite yet. We're gonna wait a little bit for that. It is time to start. Let's use a Bulma item to give Wrath Broly a little bit of juice. Now, one thing I've not followed, really, is how often Wrath Broly has been hit with super attacks, which is actually kind of like a important factor. So, hopefully, what we want to see is, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku super right here. Super right here. That's okay, because he's going to super right here. Yes, he does. Awesome. These are so important to give us the little bit of extra juice. It's, like, right now, it's not going to matter, but it is going to matter against Daima Goku and Glorio, against Gogeta, against Vegito. That's where that shit is going to matter so fucking much. Alright, so Broly was at 170 right there, is the damage he's at. Okay, so let's see what the Broly in the next rotation is going to be at. Yeah, looks like we're looking good. And I'm probably going to pop into Broly's domain in our next phase here. So next is Vegito Blue, and then after that is Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist is, I think, where we're gonna pop in Broly's domain. Yep, Dragon Fist is where we'll do it, and we should be good. All right, so now we're against VB. This should be pretty easy to just thrash him. We'll just get same type orbs. Yeah, I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. If anything, I probably would have wanted the Dokkan attack just a couple of turns later. Maybe against, like, Boo or Super Saiyan Goku. I guess we'll hit some of these. Might as well. Alright, so... Yeah, I also, earlier in the fight, I wanted to line Glorio up to not... Because I think we had him lined up against Gogeta. I did not want that, because Gogeta is where I plan on not using the Fruit of the Tree of Might. My plan right now is we'll use a Fruit of the Tree of Might against the Daima phase and against Vegito. Right, so I wanted either Gogeta or Bulma, I think either is fine, against the Gogeta phase, and we should be good. Because remember, that's also going to be where Wrath Broly has true type advantage, so he's going to hit even fucking harder too, right? Okay, so we could pop the domain right here, right? And we're good to go for the rest of the fight with the Brolys. I just want to double check this. So this Broly, this is going to last... What is it? Is it 4 turns or 3 turns for the domain? I just want to double check that. It's, yeah, we'll be alright. I think I'm not gonna pop a domain right here. I'm gonna hold off a bit. Wait, actually, because we could probably pop... hold on. Yeah, we'll drop this right here. Let's go. Let's drop it right here. And then the main focus should be just make sure we've got AGL Broly's active for just those last couple of phases. I think this should work pretty fine for us. The domain will give us a lot of extra juice, right? Yeah, let's go. I don't even think it would really matter too much if we have the domain up for the last phase or not. On turns where we have the Fruit of the Tree of Might, I don't think there's any concern. Our only, like, really focus is on the non-Fruit of the Tree of Might turns. So the Daima phase and Vegito phases should be just, like, a cinch. Not a problem at all. Alright, so this Broly, I think, is maybe lagging behind a little bit, because his damage is much higher, but we now have the domain up. So that was, what, 188? So let's see what the next Broly does. Alright, excellent. Yep, so Dragon Fist out of here quickly. At this point, we do still want to get as many super attacks as we can to build up these stacks, right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is good. This is looking good. Looking good. The other thing too, I'm a little nervous about physical Super Saiyan Goku. At times, he's had a lot of HP, but if he aims his super attack at Broly, remember, the counter would decimate him. Probably taking away most of his HP just in one hit, really. Alright, we'll do this. We can hit that right there, perfect. And that'll allow us to get the STR orbs. We could just still... we're not going to hit another Dokkan attack, right? I could still keep aiming for, like, same type orbs, but I don't think we're going to hit another Dokkan attack. So he's at 200, yeah. So this Broly is looking much better than the other Broly. So this guy, I mean, obviously there's two different moving parts to him stacking. Him getting hit with, or targeted with supers, and then also him actually just doing additional supers. Looks like this one is doing better. So this is this is the Broly that's going to be going up against UI and the Daima. The Daima phase, perfect. Okay, and then Vegito. This is the one that's going to be going up against the Daima phase and Vegito. This is the one that's going to be getting both Fruit of the Tree of Mights right here. Yep. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're looking good. Let me just double check where we're at with the Bulma item here. And see how we're doing there. Obviously, we'll be able to keep the Bulma item up the whole time, right? Alright, Majin Buu. What are we looking like right here? We still have... Alright, so this is our last turn of the Bulma item. Sure, okay. Alright, let's hit this. Yeah, this is fine. Now, we'll go for this. That's that same type orbs. Just in case. I don't think we're gonna hit another Dokkan attack, but just in case, right? Super. Super, come on. Damn. Alright, he's at 213. Alright, we're looking good, though. We're looking good. We're looking good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I think we're still fine. Are we a little low? I mean, you know what's hilarious about this? We can't lose on this rotation because we have Int Broly. Remember, Int Broly does have a revive. That's not really in my plans. That's not according to Keikaku, but we could roll with that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine get the Int Broly revive? That would be fucking sick, dude. The Int Broly revive would be so fire. I would love that. Alright, do we want to pop this domain right here? I think we probably should, right? So, 46, 47, 48, 49. It wouldn't be up against Vegito. But next phase is Super Saiyan Goku, and I really do kind of want the domain up for Super Saiyan Goku. Yeah, but I think we'll be okay with no domain against Vegito. I think we'll be okay, right? I can gamble this. I can gamble this. The point of this video is really just to... We do want to use this Bulma item, though. Yeah, because at maximum, this would only be 51 turns. Okay, let's do this. We will definitely kill here. For sure. I'm not worried about killing... Well, I guess... Okay. I've never had this happen yet. But... yeah, we're good. And we got that up. Yep, we're all good. I've never had this happen yet, but technically UI Goku can dodge. So, UI... I mean... Eventually... He would have to destroy one of our runs, right? Eventually? Like, all he would need to do is hit, you know, 2 or 3 dodges. And maybe he'd be able to live. And we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. Remember, UI, though, he is not as tanky as some of these other bosses. So UI has 450 million HP. Boo has 600 million, Beast has 550, and Super Saiyan Goku has 900 million. So UI's HP is far below them. Yeah, he's not dodging. So he's just going to go down like a fish. So now we're going up against... Oh? Hold on. Okay. Oh, dude, I was going to say, could you imagine? That would have been crazy. I would have to upload it. What? No way, dude. Bro, dude. I saw that coming, man. Okay, we're good. That's fine. Whoa, dude. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Holy shit. Okay. All right. So we're still looking good. Because if we lose here, we survive. So, like, this is not the end of the run. I could play a little loosey-goosey, and then next turn, we will pop, If Goku just cocks back with a super, we're good, though. Alright, go ahead and super. Please super. Sometimes this Goku does like to throw out, like, slot 3 supers. It's common. We might actually use Int Broly's revive here. That's okay, though. That's okay. Not gonna be the end of my day. We'll be fine. That's gonna make this rotation stronger, too. We could kill, but it just depends on where the super attack is, honestly. Broly's counter will kill Goku if he supers him. So remember, when Int Broly revives, he's gonna come back with uncontrollable power allies, 60% attack and defense. 60%. Massive buff. So, it's only gonna make things easier for us. But if Goku just tries to super tech Broly, he gets killed. So, we'll see what happens here. Damn, dude. Okay, this is kind of sick. Like, utilizing Int Broly's revive in the strat. I fuck with it. Super. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Okay, so we're not going to get Int Broly's revive. At least not here. He's dead. This should do, like, 1 billion damage or something. Goodbye. See you later, kid. Yeah, that's... that was above the bit limit right there. Okay. Yeah, fuck off, kid. Okay. So here, we're gonna go ahead and use AGL Broly's domain. Let's see this. We get the very sick, nasty transformation right there. Hell yeah. Bro, you know what? Fuck that. I want to play it. Alright, chat, now we'll be cooking. We got the domain up. We got Broly's massive monster domain up. The extra dimensional space. Extreme class enemies and allies get 10% attack and defense. Another 10% attack and defense for Exploding Rage or Movie Boss allies. And then super class enemies take 10% extra damage, which is the entire rest of this run. So now we're chilling. This is also, chat in the hat. Well, unfortunately, there's no slot 0 attacks, so we can't get another buff, but we can go ahead and pop the Big Daddy. The ripe fruit of the Tree of Might. This is the entire point of the video right here. And with this additional damage and stats, we should be good to go. So Broly has 71 million defense. So, I mean, I think that this should be just an easy disintegration right here, right? Okay, and we'll hit this. And then we have Glorio as well. So then on turn 49, against Gogeta, we will be able to use our Gogeta active skill. I think Tech Broly should be fine to be able to finish off just with the Gogeta active. And if things somehow fail us next turn, we'll be okay because Int Broly will just revive and we'll still be on track to win. So I think we're good. Like, we got it. We're done. Yeah, this wasn't really too bad. I mean, the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might is ridiculously, absurdly, like, beyond OP. Like, it's, remember the airplane mode, like, whole, like, glitch thing that people were doing? Like, that's essentially what the Fruit of the Tree of Might is. It's, like, on that level of strength. It's ridiculous. The extra 10% damage taken by superclass enemies is so powerful right here. And fuck off, Glorio. See you later, kid. You're dead. Alright, so now we go up against Gogeta. We're not going to use Fruit of the Tree of Might on this rotation. I want to save it for Vegito. But we do have Tech Broly's active right here, and we're going to have his active buffed by AJL Gogeta's active. Hopefully Gogeta cocks back to super right away. Please, 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 please. He does. That's good. Nice, dude. So we got to the end of the fight, and the good luck fairy sprinkle on that butt on us. That's good. That is good. All right, so let's let Big Daddy go ahead and fire this off. This is going to hit hard. Should take off several health bars. Yeah. Several health bars, yeah. Several health bars are gone. Reduced to atoms, really. All right, cool. So that takes care of this phase. And wha-bam. All right, and then next rotation, we'll pop the other ripe fruit of Tree of Might. And we'll have Bulma's active skill as well. So he'll be able to kill pretty easily. Yeah, remember, this is the very difficult mission, too. Remember the champion of the festival mission? Extreme Tech, AGL, and Int. So, like, now would be a great time to utilize, you know, the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might to do the mission very easily, right? Alright, so now we're up against Vegito. We could just fire the active skill off first. Well, after we pop the Tree of Might, of course. Okay, so here's our stats. Broly looking pretty good, as you guys can see. Here, let's go ahead and pop this for a nice little additional buff right here. And it's over. That, as they say, is that. Does this just kill? Does he just one-shot with this? Almost. So that was like 1.7 billion damage or some shit like that, right? Like it was somewhere along those lines. Maybe I'm underselling it a bit. All right, we can hit this right here, and then we'll go ahead and pop Bulma's active. Pop that. Perfecto. And now our stats, now he's looking even better. That's a real Broly right there. This is a real demon, huh? All right, there we go. And then he gets even more stats, by the way. All right, and now he's going to get even more stats as well from this. Damn, I guess if I had done Bulma's active and then Broly's active, we would have one-shotted him, huh? Damn. Maybe when I saw how close that damage was, maybe I should have just reset. Bulma active and a Broly active, he would have killed. I think with the active. With the extra Bulma juice. But it doesn't matter. I mean, he's dead. Goodbye. Perfect. So that's a nice little Festival of Battles speed run right there. We'll take that. We'll take that. Sub-hour, right? See, what's our time? 57. Yeah, sub-hour. We'll take it. All right, chat, there you go. And remember, that's the very difficult Champion of the Festival mission right there. So that's an easy way to just go ahead and cook that up using the ripe fruit of the Tree of Might. So let me know what you angels think. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch y'all next time.